What's up guys, it's your boy Kidamaki. Today we're going to talk about something pretty interesting, and it's interesting because it has something to do with Naruto Uzumaki, and more specifically the death of Naruto Uzumaki, which by the way I think is not going to happen, as I've said in all of my videos from before the release of the chapter coming up to now. So it's been weeks. So this video is basically just a what if, just to see what will happen if he does die. And when it comes to Naruto dying, we have to talk about the possibility that he will transfer Kurama to someone. Like, just maybe, there's a slight possibility he might die before he gets a chance to, because right now currently they're in another dimension, so no one is really there to receive Kurama apart from Sasuke and Boruto already has Momoshiki, and I think that Sasuke is gonna die, so I don't think Sasuke is gonna get Kurama. So it's pretty interesting to see how this is going to happen, but we're just going to talk about who he will give it to if he does get a chance to give it to somebody, right? And for me, it's split between Sarada and Himawari. So over the last couple of years, or whenever it was revealed to us that Naruto was going to die, a lot of people made theory videos on Himawari getting Kurama. And early this year we had Naruto Explained, that's the channel. He talked about Himawari getting Kurama. But I don't see anyone talking about Sarada getting Kurama, right? And this is pretty interesting to me. But I want to talk about Himawari first because, Himawari is the likely candidate because she is Naruto's daughter, and you have to look at it like Boruto is leagues above her right now. And you'd want her to become like a full-fledged shinobi. But based on where the story is going right now and where her character is and what they've stated in the series itself, I don't see Himawari turning into a full-fledged shinobi, right? No, she is a powerful shinobi and she was able to knock out both Naruto and Kurama at the same time. So she's pretty powerful, but she's not comparable to Boruto or the other characters by any means. So Himawari getting Kurama would really bolster her up, right? She'd be on Boruto's level, if not farther than Boruto or current level Boruto before he masters Momoshiki and the Jogan and so on, right? So that would really bolster her up, and that would be pretty interesting. But I don't think that's gonna happen because based on where the story is going. So for me, the likely candidate would be Sarada, and you have to look at it like this: Sasuke is teaching Boruto. He's basically his teacher, and Boruto looks up to Sasuke. And there's like a parallel going on with Boruto and Sasuke and Naruto and Sarada. Even though Naruto is not directly training, he's not her master or sensei or anything like that, he has a certain influence over her and she seeks advice from him, right? We've seen that in the anime and in the manga and so on. So she's like what Boruto is to Sasuke, she's like that to Naruto. So I have to look at it like Naruto is dying, right? And they ended up bringing him back to the village before he dies. I think he would definitely pass it on to Sarada because she is in need, desperate need of a power right now. Like, guys, we have to be honest here. Current Sarada is no match for Boruto. Current Sarada is no match for Mitsuki. Because you have to look at these characters like this. Boruto has Momoshiki, right? They call him Borushiki, but he has Momoshiki, right? He has this latent power, this power that's sleeping within him that whenever he needs it, it's gonna come out. And hopefully we get to see Borushiki in this fight. Maybe not, but hopefully. And he also has the Jogan. And the Jogan has a lot of abilities. A lot of people have theorized that the Jogan has all of the abilities of all the eyes, which that would be OP to be honest. But yeah, it's pretty powerful and we've seen some of its abilities already. And Sarada currently, look at it this way. Like, the parallels between Naruto and Sasuke, right? I'm a Naruto fan, the series on a whole. And I for one believe that Naruto is way stronger than Sasuke, regardless of what the author says in his data books about them being equal. Based on what I've seen in the series itself, I think Naruto is leagues above Sasuke, and we haven't really seen Naruto at full power, right? And we might see that, now in the current the chapter that's coming up. But we haven't really seen Naruto at full power, and in my opinion, he's leagues above Sasuke. So, but you have to look at the parallels between Naruto and Sasuke, right? It was explained to us that, one has the body of the sage, and the other has the dojutsu, right? So when you look at it, Naruto has a lot of chakra, stamina, and, strength. He has a lot of, a lot of raw power. But when it comes to Sasuke, he's just a hacks character because he has the dojutsu, right? He has a lot of abilities with his Rinnegan, his Tome Rinnegan. and his Mangekyo Sharingan, his eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. So though they have different abilities and they can complement each other, but they also have a lot of abilities that can cancel out each other's abilities. So you have to look at it like that. Now when you try to draw that parallel between Sarada and Boruto, you can't do that, because when you look at it, Boruto has a dojutsu and he also has the body, right? He has the body, he has the chakra, and he has the dojutsu. Sarada only has the dojutsu. And you can make the argument that she has the chakra, but based on the recent episodes in the Boruto series, it doesn't seem that way. And you can argue that she has good chakra control, but how is that gonna help her really? How is she... Let's look at this realistically. How does Sarada compare to Boruto in his strongest form? She doesn't. And then you want to go for Mitsuki. Mitsuki has Sage Mode, guys. And we've seen that Sage Mode, and that Sage Mode looks OP. I don't see Sarada beating Mitsuki, right? And when you look at the three characters, right, they're said to be the main characters of the series, right? They are the new Team 7, right? But when you look at it closely, the two main characters are Boruto and Sarada, right? And these characters should be able to complement each other in their abilities and power. They should be able to run beside each other. But it's not the case now, and I don't think it will ever be the case when it comes to Boruto and Sarada, if she doesn't get a substantial power-up, right? Even if she gets Mangekyo Sharingan, and we know what she'd need to do to get that, at EMS, I don't know how she's gonna get EMS if she doesn't take Sasuke's eyes. No, even if she gets those abilities, she still doesn't compare to Boruto, right? Boruto has the Jogan, he has Karma, he has Momoshiki, right? He has mastery over multiple chakra natures, right? So if you want to really put Sarada up there with Boruto and give her a fighting chance, to say, okay, she's equal or somewhat equal to Boruto and can do the same things he can in some way, she has to get some sort of power-up. And I think Kurama would be the best thing for her, right? Kurama will grant her all the abilities he can grant Naruto, the healing, all that lovely stuff. Obviously she won't know everything, because Naruto also got the chakra from the Sage of Six Paths, so he has additional abilities that she wouldn't really get from Kurama, but she would have a lot of abilities, right? And then you have to look at it this way. If Sasuke does die, right, I don't think Sarada has the chakra or the body capable of handling Sasuke's Rinnegan at the moment. So I think what will happen is that they would put Sasuke's Rinnegan away, keep it away, store it somewhere until she's able to actually use it, right? Because it can kill her if she can't manage it. So, which is the reason why Obito only used one of Madara's eyes after he took them back from Naruto, right? He could have managed two of them. So we have to look at it logically, right? She won't be able to use the Rinnegan for years to come. So we have to rely on now and see what's gonna happen now, right? So I don't think Sarada, has the potential right now, as she stands, to rival Boruto in any way, shape or form. Okay, so yeah, that's basically what I think for this. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. Do you think that Sarada is worthy of Kurama? Do you think that she's the one that deserves to get Kurama's power? Or are you still leading in Himawari's favor, right? I don't think Himawari deserves Kurama at the moment. Like, she's a lovable character. I love her character way more than I love Boruto, and I respect her character, right? That's how I wanted Naruto's children to be. But at the same time, you have to look at it like she's not a main character. She's just a side character, and you're barely gonna see her, right? You're barely gonna see Himawari. So for them to sideline Kurama, one of the most powerful tail beasts on the planet right now, okay? He's stronger than majority, 99% of the ninjas on the planet right now. If you think that they're gonna sideline that character, right, that beast, that tail beast, in a side character, right, that you're barely ever gonna see, like, that doesn't make any sense at all. So I think Sarada is really the runner-up. And you have to look at it this way, like, when Sasuke dies, he's gonna give Boruto his katana, his cloak, his headband, or whatever, if Boruto doesn't have the headband already. And yeah, it's just like Naruto dying and passing down Kurama to his daughter, while Sasuke is dying and passing on his belongings to Boruto. So yeah, that would be pretty interesting, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Why? Because I believe that Naruto is not going to die. right? That's my belief and I'm sticking with it, guys. I know you guys think that he's gonna die, you know, but based on what Kawaki said in the future, there's no way Naruto is actually dying. It makes no sense. Or they're gonna have to do a massive retcon. A massive retcon. And they can do it, they are the writers, so we have to be ready. We have to expect that to happen, right? Because you can write yourself into a corner, and that's the issue I have with when you do foreshadowing, to the extent where you actually show the future, right? You write yourself into a corner that later on in the series you can't really make creative decisions that you'd have the ability to make if you didn't show the future. So they kinda, you can't say they wrote themselves into a corner, because you have to look at it this way. Even if they wanted the story to go the way they showed it, you know, Kawaki destroyed the village and saying that he said Naruto away, blah 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 blah, you know, even if they wanted the story to go that way at first, you know, they can change their mind, you know, based on the additional things and story material they had to the story, they added to the story later. So yeah, just let me know what you guys think overall. I think I'm rambling here, so let me know what you guys think. Do you think Sarada should get it, or do you think Himawari should get it? And you know, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like, and if you're new to the channel, remember to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell to be notified when I post new content. But above all else, guys, have a good day.